continuation from elimination day 1. So, okay, this is elimination day 1. All these were elimination. This one you need to do substitution. The reason why you can only do substitution and not elimination. Elimination, you understand, they both have to be in standard form. AX plus BY equals to C. They both have to be in standard form like that. XY and equals C. You say Z, X, Y, Z, but it's really C. If anything else, you need to use substitution. Substitution means you substitute this one into this, no longer there, put it in there. 2x minus 4 equals to negative x. That's a 1 plus 2. And you add 1x, add 1x. You get 3x minus 4 equals to 0 plus 2, which is 2, right? 2 equals to 3x minus 4. You add 4, add 4. Okay. 3x equals to 6, divide by 3, divide by 3. X equals to 2. So the graph will meet at 2, what? These are graphs, right? Remember, we can graph this. This is going up 2 over 1. You start at negative 4, the y-intercept. This is called slope-intercept form. You need to know that. This is slope-intercept. You're going to ask this on a quiz on Thursday, and you need to know this word, slope-intercept. And this one is in standard form. You need to know that. If both are in standard form, x, y, and equals to c, use elimination. But any of them in slope-intercept form, you need to use, if it's not in standard form, some of them can be in slope-intercept form, you need to use substitution. Okay, so you got x is 2, substitute it in here. So you get y equals to 2x minus 4. Substitute 2 into there. Substitute 2 in where x is. That's 4 minus 4. Y then equals to 0. So the graph meets at 2, 0. Okay? Same here. One of them is in slope-intercept form, so you need to use substitution. So where y is, you substitute that in there. So you get negative 3x minus 3, parentheses, negative 5x minus 17 equals to 3. You distribute. Most of you know how to do this. So most of you, I think, are okay with substitution plus a negative. And then you guys prove me wrong on the test. I hope not, though. Additive inverse plus a negative. So you get a positive 15x and a positive 51. 3x negative equals to 3. That's a 12x plus 51 equals to 3 minus 51 minus 51. You get 12x equals to negative 48. Divide by 12, divide by 12. X then is equal to negative 4. Okay, so x is negative 4. The graph will meet at, it's one solution, right? The graph will meet at negative 4 and, let's see. So we'll find out. Use this one here. Y equals negative 5. X minus 17. X is negative 4, so you substitute in x here. negative 4 in where x is. Get y equals to 20 minus 17, y equals to 3. So the graph will meet at negative 4, 3. Okay. Graph problem 1. Okay, let's graph problem 1. We got, as I was saying, you got negative 4. You start out at negative 4. Right there. And you go up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1 until you can't anymore. And down 2 over 1. Okay, and then you get a nice linear graph. And then the other one is you start out at 2. Right here, you start out at 2. I'll change the color. And you go down 1, right 1. Oh, there's your intersection. That's all you need. Okay? So your intersection is at 2, 0. Look at that. The graph meets at that. It proves that. Write an equation that has, okay, these are type of questions I like on the test. Every test will always have something like this. If not on a quiz, it will be on a test. Write an equation that has no solution to one of the equation in problem 1. So, no solution to one of these, okay? I'm going to choose this one. Explain why it would be parallel. Okay, parallel mean these are parallel lines, then graph. Oh, and then I need to graph it. Okay, let's see. Y equals to negative x plus 7 is parallel to y equals to negative x plus 2 because the rate of change which is here negative 1 are the same and the y-intercept is different and the y-intercept is different. Okay? So you graph that one. Let's change another color to green. And you graph, we need to graph this one, then graph it. At 7, and you go down 1. Notice it's parallel to the blue graph because the rate of change are the same. These are parallel lines. So you need to know these are called parallel lines. And it has no solution to the blue line. Write an equation that one solution to the problem. Explain why it's one solution, then graph. Okay. One solution to, let's say this one. Y equals to x plus 1. It has one solution to y equals to 2x minus 4 because the rate of change are different, because the slope are different. Okay? Okay. So, graph it. I'm going to do black. I'm going to graph that. X plus 1, so right there. And you go up 1 over 1. Well, it basically, look, has a solution to that red line. Notice relative to the red line a solution right here at 5, 7. Okay, one solution at 5, 7. Okay. Okay. Anyways, here we go. Suppose the band sell cans of popcorn for $5 per can and cans of mixed nuts for $8 per can. $5 per can and mixed nuts for $8 per can. Because these are mixed nuts, they're no longer popcorn. We need to change this word can. It has to be Y. It's a different type of cans. It's not the same as the popcorn. So X represents the number of cans of popcorn. Okay, popcorn can. Y represents the number of mixed nuts can. Mixed nuts cans. Okay. The band sells a total of this many cans and receive this much money. Ooh, this is a good one. Find the number of cans of popcorn and the number of mixed nuts cans sold. The number, well, let's not. The number of popcorn sold and sold was and mixed nuts was. Okay, so we're gonna answer that question. Find a number. Okay, so we're gonna use X for cans, Y for popcorn. I mean mixed nuts and popcorn. All right. Dollar amount, $5 times the number of cans of popcorn plus $5 times the number of cans of popcorn plus $8 times the number of mixed nuts has to equal a total of, because it's all dollar amount here, has to be equals to this total dollar amount, $1,614. Now, we know all the can has to total to this also. Cans are, look, are the X and cans are the Y. X plus the Y equals to a total of 240 cans. Okay, we'll use elimination. Multiply, I'm going to multiply by a -5 because 5 is smaller than 8. So I'm going to multiply all this by -5. You distribute, distribute, distribute. So you get this problem. 5x plus 8y equals to $114. And then you get, distribute that, you get -5x minus 5y equals to times 5, 0, 20, carry 2, like that. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, that's 0. That gives you 3y equals 2. Divide by 3. Y equals, when you divide that by 3, what will you have? Do I have a calculated component here? I don't know. Okay, you find Y. Y is the number of mixed nuts. So mixed nuts, you put your answer there. And then you find the popcorn, okay? You substitute. use one of these equations you have here and go back and substitute. Probably this one. That's the easiest one. Substitute and find the number of can of popcorn sold. Okay? B. A ship company sells brass and steel's machine part. On shipment one shipment, this should say one. One shipment contains 24 brass and 8 steel parts and costs $200. One shipment. And they all cost $200. Okay. Okay. So 8 brass plus steel parts, we put Y, and it equals to the cost of $200. 8 brass steel parts equals the cost of, okay, so X represents the number of brass, Y represents the steel part, the number of steel parts. Okay, so you get 24x plus 8y equals to $200, and then 10x plus 5y equals to $90. I would use elimination. This one's harder to eliminate. I would eliminate the y. I multiply this by 5 and I multiply this by -8. So I change both of them. 5, that's 120x plus, well, I'm going to do -5. Oh, no, a +5 because I'm doing a -8 down here. So that's a positive. Plus 40y equals to basically 1,000. Now the one is -80x minus 40y. My son's learning how to play the guitar while watching YouTube. Yay, YouTube. I'll have to get him a tutor. 72 negative. 40x equals to 0.8 2. Yeah, that's it. Divide by 40. Divide by 40. Your answer is 7. X is 7. Find the cost of each type of parts. Brass parts. Brass part, you need 7. Brass part is, oh no, it's not number of brass. I'm sorry, 24 brass. So 24 is, X is the price of brass. And this is the price of the parts. So the price of brass is $7 each. Find the cost of each type part. You see? I didn't read the end. Find the cost. So X, these are the prices, their cost. Okay, so the cost of brass is $7, and then use substitution. Probably use that one. 10x plus 5y equals to 90. So I put 7 where this is. So 70 plus 5y equals to 90 minus 70. 5y equals to 20. Y equals to $4. So the parts are $4. The brass are $7. That's what you need to put. Okay. Here you go. Suppose your community center sells this many tickets to the basketball game. The adult ticket costs this much. The student ticket costs this much. Sponsor collected this much money. Ha. Okay. Adult tickets, X. Student tickets, Y. Okay. They're $1 each. We don't know how many student tickets there are, and we don't know how many adults tickets there are. So X represents the number of adult tickets. Y represents the number of students' ticket. Okay, so 3x, that's $3 times the number of adult ticket plus 1y, that is $1 times the number of students ticket, going to equal to the other dollar amount, which is $470. Okay, but we have a total here of this many tickets. And what type of tickets do we have? We have adult tickets plus the student ticket, and it has to equal a total of 292 tickets altogether. That's what it says here. Use substitution, eliminate the y. Y is easiest, it's already in 1, so you need to multiply only that by -1. So you have basically 3x plus 1y equals to $470. And the other one, you get -x minus y equals to -292. The zero is there. 2x equals to 8, 7. Divide by 2, divide by 2. X equals to 89. So 89 adult tickets were sold. And let's see how many children tickets. Huh? Let's use this one. Total number of tickets. 89 plus y, we don't know. 292. Subtract 89. Adult children's ticket then is 1302. And 203 children tickets were sold. Okay? That's how we do it. That's the end of it, I believe. Thank gosh. All right.